Hi, Amber here, and today we're going to do a morning vinyasa flow sun salutation practice. So really this practice can be done at any time of the day, but I particularly love to do a practice like this in the morning just because I find it to be very rejuvenating, very energizing. Just kind of really get in there and stretch out the body, get your blood flowing, get the juices flowing, and just kind of help wake everything up. I will say that this is not as much of a beginner class as some of my other classes. So if you are a beginner, you can definitely try this, but if you feel lost at all, definitely maybe check out some of my other classes first to get a better feel for it. We're not going to go into as much alignment and detail. We're just going to kind of flow more from form to form, moving with the breath. So let's start by finding your breath, whatever that is for you. Breathing in and out through your nose. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in. And breathe out. And just try your best to stay with this breath, and really I always say a lot of inhale this, exhale that, so really just try to move with your breath and go with the flow of the practice. So we're going to come over here to our mat. You don't necessarily need any specific props for today's practice. If you want to have a blanket or a block on hand, you can, but today we're just we're not going to be using a whole lot here, so you would just want to have a yoga mat so that you have plenty of traction, you're not slipping and sliding around with your feet. So anyway, we're going to start today's practice in our mountain pose. So really root down through the soles of your feet, lengthen up through the crown of your head, and find that really good posture, standing up tall, feet parallel to one another, and just coming into your mountain pose. Stay with your breath. Take a little moment here. Take your left hand to your waist, inhale, right arm reaches up and over, side body stretches. Take a breath in, take a breath out. Inhale, come back up. Take that hand to your waist, other side. Inhale, reach it up and over. And maybe this is early morning, just kind of gently waking up your body. Or maybe it's the middle of the day, you're trying to just re-energize, whatever it is, wherever you're at right now. And then from your mountain pose, inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. And then from here, bend your knees enough to place your hands on the floor. Step your feet back up to your tabletop. Your hands and knees. We'll start with a few cat and cows here. So inhale, flow forward into your cow. Exhale into your cat. And just continue each inhale into your cow. And exhale into your cat, going at your own pace and moving with your breath, connecting your breath with your movements. And then make your way back to your tabletop. Fingers spread wide, shoulders over your wrists, curl your toes under and lift it up to downward facing dog. Feel free to walk it out or shake your head loose, whatever your feeling goes here. First downward dog of our practice, maybe your first one of the day. And then from here, let's lift your right leg up. So coming into a 3-leg downward dog, really stretch that foot back. Feel a lot of energy through your leg. Inhale, bring your right knee forward next to your thumb. As you extend your left leg back behind you, check that your hips, pelvis, and sacrum are level. Coming into our pigeon pose. And then from here, you can form a little pillow with your hands, let your head rest here. Let's take about 3 breaths here and continue to breathe in. And breathe out. Feel the stretch, feel opening your hip, stretching in your legs, wherever you're feeling tension, opening up the body. Letting ourselves feel refreshed and rejuvenated. Begin to extend your arms, lift your chest. And then from here, optional, you can stay here, or if you'd like, you can start to bend that left knee. And with your left hand, I like to take my right hand out a little bit to the side here. With your left hand, reach back to find your left foot. Coming to a modified mermaid here. And a little stretch along your quad. Take a breath in. And exhale, release that down. Curl your back toes under. Lift that back knee, step back to downward facing dog. And walk it out for a moment, you can. And we'll lift your left leg up, stretch that leg back towards the wall behind you, and bring the knee forward, coming into your pigeon pose on this side. And hips are square. And then when you're ready, gently come forward, form a pillow with your hands. Take about 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, shoulders relaxed. And begin to extend your arms, lift your chest. And then, optional again, just stay here. Maybe you bend that right knee, and then with your right hand, see if you can reach back for your right foot. Use your modified mermaid here. Take one more breath in. And exhale, release. Curl your back toes under, lift your knees, step back to downward dog. Walk it out if you want. And inhale, lift your heels. Exhale to bend your knees. Inhale, step your feet forward to meet your hands. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Press down to your feet. Inhale, come up to standing. Sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, palms to heart center. Take a moment. Take a breath here. So we'll move into our sun salutation practice. One of my favorite ways to start the day. This is just one variation. So, mountain pose. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, dive forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, look up to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, right foot steps back. Exhale, optional to lower your right knee or keep it lifted. Inhale, arms reach overhead, coming into your high or low lunge. Exhale, take your arms out to the side. Really try to squeeze your shoulder blades together, almost like you're doing a lat pull down kind of movement here. Inhale, squeeze your arms up again. And exhale, down to the side. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. This time exhale, hands down to the earth. And step your left foot back to meet the right, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, lower either chaturanga or you can do 8-point pose. We can do 8-point pose here. And then into your cobra or upward dog. Inhale. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, knees bent. Inhale, step your feet forward to meet your hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up to standing, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, dive back down. Inhale, look up, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, left foot steps back. Exhale, drop your knee if you want to. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead, find your lunge. Exhale, arms out to the side, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down to the earth. Inhale, step back. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, lower, 8-point pose or a chaturanga push-up. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, knees bent. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, make your way up to standing. Sweep your arms overhead. And exhale, palms to heart center. Breathe in. Breathe out. Reconnect here on your mountain pose. Take a couple of breaths here for a moment. Notice how you feel. Notice if you're feeling any more energized already. And then from here, from your mountain pose, go ahead and step your right foot back and turn to face out towards the side. So coming to kind of be parallel with the long end of your mat here as I'm doing it this time. Begin to pivot on your left foot, so your left toes are facing out, right toes facing out in front of you. If you look down, left heel's in line with your right arch, all of those things. And from here, bend your knee, arms up to a T, find your warrior two. Knee over your ankle. I can't help but give some alignment cues, but that's about to go away in a minute here because we're going to flow. So take a moment, connecting your warrior two. Inhale, reach up and over, exalted warrior. Exhale. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, side angle. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release your arms, straighten your leg. And then from here, we'll just go ahead and pivot on your left foot so your toes are facing forward. And pivot on your right foot so your toes are to the side parallel with your mat. And your hands to your waist, bend your knee, arms out to T, find your warrior two, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exalted warrior, exhale. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, side angle. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release your arms to the side, and then straighten your leg. Pivot on your feet so both toes are facing forward. Take your hands to your waist. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, wide leg forward fold. And let your hands fall to the earth. Or again, if you have a block here, you might place that underneath you. Take about 3 breaths here. Think about the energy you're putting into the start of your day or to the rest of your day. Inhale your hands up to your waist and slowly make your way all the way back up to standing. Step your feet together, step back to your mountain pose, Tadasana. Once more, inhale, sweep your arms overhead. And exhale your hands down to your heart and just breathe. So I hope that you did enjoy this practice. Again, if you want to take a little Shavasana here or maybe do another practice with this, to add on to this or continue to add on any poses that you intuitively feel called to, then I invite you to do so. Otherwise, I hope this kind of helped to give you just a little practice to you feel a little more energized, a little refreshed for your day. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you back again soon. Subscribe for new videos every week, and have a good one. Namaste.